What's up, everyone? Welcome back to After the Storm and the NHL 2005 Dynasty Mode series. We are back with episode number 36 of the series, second half of a back-to-back against the Philadelphia Flyers. Philadelphia, a team we're pretty familiar with last NHL 2004. That's the team I used for the entire series, and I mean, it didn't really go well for us at the end, but we did pretty well overall. I think we got eliminated in the second round by Florida, I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly. I'm trying to remember. That feels like forever ago now. Eliminated by Florida, I believe, in the second round, and honestly, it was a pretty fun series to do. NHL 2004 is actually pretty dope, and by comparison, the play styles and the gameplay itself, this game's just difficult. And it's so strange to me. Like, it's hard to score goals. It's hard to not have 1,000 hits in every game. And like I think I mentioned, like, we're going through this, and we'll of course get through it. I'm really looking forward to NHL 06, mostly because, man, oh man, this game is tough to play. It's tough to watch. It's really just a tough game overall. It's not a very well done game, I'll say that. They came off 2004 and went to 2005, and 2005 was considerably worse. But that's neither here nor there. Just my venting frustration with NHL 2005. 06 is much better. 07 is probably the best of the console generation for sure. And with that one, we've got the original PS2 version that we'll be using with an Elgato. So it'll be a little bit different than how we've done it here with these emulators. So no more glitching, no more stuttering. You guys can obviously hear the audio in every episode. So when we get there, PS2, I'm excited to use I'm using a PS3 for it, but I'm excited to get to that point where I can record it with an Elgato as opposed to recording it with a screen cap and the emulator I'm using right now for this, which is really the only way to play these old games. Let's go ahead and preview the matchup against the Philadelphia Flyers. Philadelphia is sitting 14th in the league. We are both tied for the same amount of points. Very close, similar in both regards. We're sitting 8th in the conference. Again, we got to keep getting 2 points in each game. We missed out on 2 points in the last episode. A 1-0 shutout loss against the San Jose Sharks. Looks like Philly scores a lot of goals, but also allows a lot of goals against. So hopefully we can play a little bit better defensively in this one, and hopefully take advantage of a worse goaltender. Speaking of goaltenders, Jose Theodore back in the net against Robert Esch of the Philadelphia Flyers. Again, at this point, Esch, not a great goaltender, really. I would assume he's probably like an 86 or an 87 with the boosted overall that you guys see there. But ultimately, this is a game we should win. Not that I'm going to get too comfortable in that, because I thought we should have won the San Jose game as well. And I thought it was a game that we really should get 2 points with, but this is a Eastern Conference matchup. Not a team we're going to see probably again. Let's take a look at the calendar here. Actually, we will see Philadelphia again later on in March, just before the trade deadline, actually. Not that I expect ourselves to be very active at the trade deadline in this one, considering how many trades we've already made. But, yeah, you know what? This is an unusual opponent, and then we're going to start getting into some actual rivalry games. We get Detroit in the next month. We get Toronto. Some really cool matchups coming up in the next month. Anyways, guys, let's not wait around any longer. Let's get into the game against the Philadelphia Flyers. The Avalanche are back at home with an Eastern Conference opponent. Team they will play one more time later on in March of this year. Philadelphia Flyers are in town. Anthems are next. And we'll have puck drop after that. We are ready to drop the puck. Joel Quenneville and his squad. No lineup changes from the game last night in San Jose. A lot of travel, of course, back, and the worry about a back-to-back doubleheader. But here we go. Sakic on the draw. He'll win it. Puck played right down to Robert Esch. Gagne. Oh, and the glass pane breaks here. Of any arena in the league so far this season, I think the Pepsi Center here has gotten through the most panes of glass. Probably the 5th or 6th one this year has cracked, which is a bit of an anomaly. Westberg good to go. New pane is in. And on the draw comes Forsberg. Roanoke will win it. Forsberg played it back. It hit off a skate. And Lyles is back to retrieve. Lyles finds Yager. Yager shot on by Esch. Or on to Esch, rather. And it's a big stop there, and he'll hold. Jose Theodore. Coming off a shutout in his last appearance against the Vancouver Canucks. Taking the second half of this back-to-back. Here's Hayduk. Hayduk there. Shot on. Tanguay with the rebound. In Tangay's quiet season, hopefully, maybe a little bit of momentum here for him. As he strikes early on the rebound on the Hayduk shot. So early on, Colorado with an advantage. Tangay's 8th of the season. Hendrickson there, shot originally blocked. He takes a big hit and he loses the puck. Here's Zhamnov. Zhamnov there, turned it over to Svatos, who finds Hamilton. Hamilton, knocked down by Kenny Janssen. Gagne, who took the hit through the pane of glass earlier. And Svatos there, but he's offside. Kenny Janssen there with a big hit. Forsberg on the draw. Monte. Pickenin. Claire there, turns it over. Finds its way up to Forsberg. Forsberg hooked as he comes in. Pickenin finds its way up to Roenick. Here's Roenick, spins. Can't get the shot off though. Yager. Shot there. Solani turns, looking for a rebound, and the Flyers cleared away, and here comes Amante. He'll turn it over at the line. Solani back in. Backhander. Oh, and Yanni Pekkanen right there on the back check. Yager sits down Roenick. Back there to Solani. It doesn't get through. Vonanen. Shot. Blocked. Markov plays it up to Roenick, and here comes the Flyers, but they'll turn it back. Blake takes a hit, keeps the puck. That one he won't be so fortunate on, but he does recover it again. Surrey battling there. Here's Sakic. Chance there, and Esch makes the stop. Simon Gagne, 25 points on the season so far. Not up to his usual standard, but a solid season for him nonetheless. Equalization, Cherkowski off the draw, in behind Esch, but he finds it. And he will cover for a faceoff. Equalization on the draw. Against Hanzus. Hanzus will win it. Finds Kapanen. Sammy Kapanen there, back in front. Hanzus there, and Kapanen gets the rebound. And we are tied at 1. As Sammy Kapanen gets the rebound off of the Hanzus shot and buries it. 6:55 to go in the first. Tie game. So all the momentum looked like it was swinging in the direction of... Oh, and a chance there, but Hayduk couldn't get the shot away. So all the momentum looked like it was going in the favor of the Avalanche. Here's Sakic. Shot on. It doesn't get through the pile of bodies in front, and Gagne's back against Blake. Blake with a hit. That patented hip check of Rob Blake. Here's Sakic. Interference there, but Hayduk turns and fires it in the slot. And Esch will glove that. And now we got Tanguay, who's going off after that blatant interference. Is holding his arm. Not a good sign for the Avalanche here. Although Tanguay has been quiet so far in the season, he's still a vital contributor for this team. Pass up there, finds Solani. Shot, stopped by Ash. Forsberg, and it's offside. A lot of discussion happening on that Colorado bench after that play that injured Tanguay, and I don't think they liked it all that much. We just hope he's okay. Can maybe return to this game or in the very near future. Ragnarsson back in front. Chance there, Kapanen. Back in front there, 2 chances, and Theodore's got them both, and the time will run out on the first period. The teams trade goals. Alex Tanguay goes off with an injury after scoring his 8th of the season. That is the story of the first period. The second is right around the corner. Shots 9-4 in that first period. Favor of the Avalanche. 1-1 the score. Solani taking shifts on the top line. In the absence of Tanguay, who doesn't look like he'll be returning tonight. Recchi back in there. Solani, big hit on him. Here's Hayduk. Hayduk back, looking for an outlet. Can't find it. Solani tries to hit Recchi, and he misses. He's done that a couple times so far in this game. Here's Blake. Physicality has picked up here, as there was a lot of chatter between these two teams as they began the period here. Shamnov behind the net. Theodore plays it over to Hayduk, but it is offside. Cherkasky taking in. Leclerc's back there. Bure in front. Cherkasky trying to shove it in. He can't find a lane for it. There's Martinek. He's going to get a shot from the point too. Leclerc back there. Turns it over. Here's Cherkasky. The pass by Bure gets through. And back to Bure. He scores. Pavel Bure on the slick feed from Maurice Cherkasky. Gets it past Robert Ashe. Just inside the post on the glove side. And we have a lead back for the Colorado Avalanche in this one, 2-1. Honzus off the draw, takes a heavy hit from Jeff Hamilton. That's offside there. Not the usual disher out of a hip check like so. But Jeff Hamilton caught Honzus down low and lifted him up and over. Sakic on the draw, finds Solani. Solani pressed up against the boards. It is a correction from earlier, as the injury on the play to Tanguay was from a Malakoff hit. Shot there, and a power play upcoming for the Avs. Recchi 2 minutes for roughing. Roughing on that play, Recchi and Blake. Head coach Ken Hitchcock is not liking what he's seeing from his team. Honzus on the draw. Malakoff, and he takes a heavy hit from Solani. As the physicality has really picked up here. Back in front. There's Blake. Sakic. Back in front. Another chance there. It was tipped on by Solani, but Esch is out to grab that puck. Forsberg on the draw. Moves it to Roenick, but recovers before Desjardins gets that puck. And these two teams were going to face each other only once more this season and don't really have a history of anything. There's Forsberg on the wrap chance. Back in front. Chance is there. Jágr dives in to try to get a shot away, but Esch stands tall. The play with Tanguay has really incited a bit of a rivalry here. Hayduk. Checked. Hayduk's pass. Jágr turned and fired. Roenick taking it down the ice. He takes a big hit from Vannanen. Here's Sakic. Sakic a shot. Esch stops that one. Leclerc, big hit by Blake. Back in front, Sakic. Oh, and Esch plays it right out. Sakic was looking for the whistle there. Sakic back in. Markov will steal it off of him. Franzus took a bump. Sakic. Back to Hayduk. Sakic scores. The captain, Burnaby Joe, with his 23rd of the season. On the rebound, gets it past Esch, and it's 3-1 Avs here in the final minute of the second. Pardon me, not the final minute of the second, it was the final seconds of the power play. 8 minutes to go here in the second. 3-1 commanding lead for the Colorado Avalanche in what has been a physical game. Tanguay scored the first goal. He's gone down with an injury. Here's Nikolitin back. Shot on. Big stop by Esch. Primo. Checked off by Cherkowski, and that puck played down, and they'll go for icing as Janssen touches it up. In this third pairing of Martinek and Bugner. Bugner, of course, drawing into the lineup for the injured Adam Foote. Roenick wins that draw, back in front. An outlet there. Battle between Vannanen and Roenick has raged on tonight. Leclerc takes a big hit from Forsberg. Solani takes a wrist shot. Big pad save. Another hit. Vannanen. Lyles works it up to Jágr. Jágr. Up to there, loses the puck, and Pickenen finds it. Plays it up to Amante. The Avs will bring it back in. Jágr at the end of a long shift here. And another hip check. Boy, oh boy, has Rob Blake ever been all over those tonight. The numbers for Robert Esch, not where he would like them to be, I should say. As we approach the final minute here. Cherkowski coming down with Nikolitin. Hit there. Crossed into the trolley tracks. Recchi gets shoved over the boards. And that'll do it as Martinek will lift it out. End of the second, 3-1 the score. Avs strike twice in the period and take a 2-goal lead into the third. We'll be back. A tough period for the Flyers. After scoring a goal on one of their 4 shots, they managed 0 shots in the second period. The Avalanche with a firm hold on this game. A game that has seen an injury and some physical play on both sides. Hayduk. Shot on. Esch with the glove. Back down the other way comes Malikov. Turned over, and Hayduk back the other way. Hayduk over to Solani. Shot. Up in the air. Recchi gloved it down and brings it out. Jamnov. Gets his shot blocked by Surrey. Recchi back in front. Jamnov scores. Alexei Jamnov from in the slot. The Flyers are back in this one as the first shot that Theodore faces in over 20 minutes of action. Beats him on the glove side.
Philadelphia goal scored by number 23, Alexei Zhamnov.
We resume play here. The Flyers back in this game. Here's a Monte. Takes a hit. Bure. Bure back in. Shot. Stopped by Ash. Forsberg on the draw. Kapanen takes a hit from Yager. Hanzus trying to spin move. He turns it over. Yager back in. Shot. Trying to go 5-hole on Esch, and he sealed it. Radovojevic back in. Theodore's got that one. Sammy Kapanen got his 6th of the season earlier tonight. First goal for the Flyers in this one. 3-2 they trail. 13 minutes to go here in the third. Here's Zhamnov. He's got the other one. Turned over off the draw, and a 2-on-1 shaping up with Hendrickson and Hamilton. Hamilton around. Hamilton scores! Jeff Hamilton on the wrap. Chance beats Robert Esch. The Avs restore their 2-goal lead. Weak one for Esch to give up. Looked pretty pedestrian until Hamilton did the wrap. And there is a huge goal for the Avalanche. The offside as the Avalanche player entered the zone ahead of the play. Pavel Bure has got a goal in this one. 35 points on the year. He's been quiet since he got to Colorado in a big trade that sent Yager here with him for Paul Cree and a first-round pick this season. Hayduk tries short side on Esch. Almost got it. It's right next to the post. Lots of shoving between these two squads. The tensions have been high with the injury to Alex Tanguay. Hamilton has got a goal here. Losing that draw to Roenick. Roenick takes a hit. He's been stifled at every turn almost in this one. Hamilton there, maybe going for another wrap. He was hit there by the defender, but makes a nice move. Surrey shot. Back in front, Svatos looking for a chance. He can't get it. There's Roenick. Roenick shot. Stopped. Played out. Svatos. Shot on. Hendrickson with the rebound. Darby Hendrickson's 2nd of the season. It is a 5-2 lead for the Colorado Avalanche. Oh, when he bats it right out of the air, we didn't even see that. What a goal from Darby Hendrickson, his 2nd of the season. Zhamnov back in.
Assisted by number 40, Merrick Savatos, and by number 22, Jeff Hamilton.
Kov back there. Takes a hit from Vonanen. Zhamnov back. Recchi back in. Turns, fires. Big stop there by Theodore. Back in front again. That one trails into Theodore, and he has it. 5:28 to go here in the third. A dominant performance from the Colorado Avalanche. Held the Flyers to no shots in the second period. Only a few here in the third. One of them did beat Theodore. They followed up with 2 more goals here to really seal this one off. Here's Leclaire. Back the other way. Leclaire in. Chance there. Roenick stopped by the glove hand of Jose Theodore. Three minutes to go in the game here. A draw win from Sakic. Right over to Hayduk. Chance in. A penalty upcoming. Zhamnov there. Stopped by Theodore. Solana going to go off for roughing. .2:19 to go. 2-minute power play here for the Flyers, their first of the evening. And the Wilds right down the ice. Opportunity here for the Flyers to try to get back into it and for the Avalanche to salt away this game a little bit. Here's Zhamnov back the other way. No can do on that one. Malikov will start up the rush for the Flyers as they look to gain entry into the zone. They do. Back, Malikov turns it over to Sakic and he plays it down the ice. Turned over again. Nothing working so far for the Flyers here. Recchi back in. Checked, poked away by Surrey, and Surrey will dump it back down as we enter the final minute of the game. Turned over to Nikolitin. Back down the ice. Flyers are getting nothing started on this power play. Offside here as well. Dominant performance, but the story surrounding the game, of course, the injury to Alex Tanguay. Will its effect be on the team? Is he out long term? We will find out likely after the game from Quenneville and in the coming days. Sakic back down the ice, 30 seconds left in the third. Roenick finds a Monte. Monte's shot stopped by Theodore. He'll take the opportunity to play it out. And now it is down the ice, and that'll be icing after the penalty had expired. 17 seconds to go here in the game. Nikolitin on the draw. Handzus will win it. Bugner over there to grab the puck. Cherkasky. Oh, and another pane of glass. Ragnarsson's going to go off for boarding here at the end, maybe to de-escalate any situation. Ten seconds to go here in the game. Likely not a whole lot. And a penalty here too as Handzus is down. Lyle stepped into him. They're going to call it a roughing penalty, but Handzus is now hurt. And maybe the pound of flesh that the Avalanche were looking to extract out of this game just happened right there. An unfortunate injury with 7 seconds to go in a game that's been done for quite a while. Martinek back down. That will do it for this one. The Avalanche win 5-2 at home, lose Tanguay. Handzus goes down for the Flyers at the end of the game. And this will be an interesting matchup when these two teams see each other again in Philadelphia in March. I'll leave you with the 3 stars. We'll join you on the next Avalanche broadcast.
Tonight's second star for Colorado, number 22, Jeff Hamilton. And tonight's first star, Colorado, number 19, Joe Sakic.
Now tell me that wasn't one of the most interesting games of the entire season so far. A big 5-2 win. As you can see, Tanguay is now out with a the bruised arm for 3 weeks. What the hell is going on with these injuries? This game seems like it has really lengthy injuries for no apparent reason. Theodore also fatigued from playing in too many games. That's fine. We can go back to Cujo in the next one against the LA Kings. And here's the headline. Colorado Avalanche may struggle as Alex Tanguay out for 25 days. So let's just assume that this isn't a bruise, because that's a ridiculous injury to have for 25 days. I don't think a player would get held out for a bruise unless it was like a bone bruise, and even then, it's probably a week. All right, so with the injury to Alex Tanguay, some readjusted lines. Yager up to the top line. Bure comes up from the third line to the second line. Svato's up from the fourth line to play with Nikolitin and Cherkasky. And Hall I don't even know what this guy's first name is. Riku Hall, right? I think we had him like early on the season for something. But anyways, Hall coming in to play on the fourth line with Hendrickson and Hamilton. I don't know how Jeff Hamilton still has a cold streak. He just he had a goal and assist in the last game. Nevertheless, Theodore tired, so we're going to put Cujo back in for this next one. And previewing our next matchup, again, another team that we are tied with in the standings here. Another team we got to get 2 points from, the LA Kings. Looks like they score a lot of goals, allow a lot more than we do. As for goaltenders, Roman Cechmanek in for the Kings here. We definitely have the goaltender advantage. We're also at home, so Cujo a 96 to the 85 of Roman Cechmanek. We definitely have the advantage. I mean, taking a look here, we have an advantage everywhere on this team. We should definitely beat these Los Angeles Kings. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it. One thing I will keep an eye on and will show as we go along here. Unfortunately, there's no injury report in the game outside of the email system. So I don't know how long Hanzus is out for in Philly. So the next time we get an email about the injury report, I think there's one every week in this game. We will, unless you can see it, I'm not sure. I don't believe you can, though. I think if I take a look at Tanguay here. Yeah, I don't think there's any way of me telling how injured Tanguay is. So, which means I can't find anything for how injured Hanzus is. So the next time we get the injury report through the email system around the league, we'll take a look and we'll highlight Hanzus, who went down at the end of that game. But that game that we just played was incredibly fun. It was lots of scoring. We had the storylines of Tanguay going down with the injury. We had the storyline of Hanzus being down at the end of the game. A very physical matchup. I didn't think Theodore had a great game, so it makes sense that he's probably fatigued after that one. Cujo goes back in against the LA Kings. We finally get to play the Kings. I think this is the first time we've played them. I could be wrong. Maybe we played them earlier in the season? Yeah, we did. We played them here, 4-2 win early on in the season. So it's been a long time since we played them, that's for sure. But this is our last game of 2004. We'll be into the new year, another back-to-backer. Hopefully we see Theodore come in for that Florida game, because I'm assuming he'll be fatigued for more than just one game. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video today, give it a thumbs up down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. And hit the notification bell so you can get these videos as soon as they upload. And as always, guys, I will catch you on the next one.